And yes, we're live. Coach JC Libiran here for Mondays with Coach JC, now called InspirePreneur Live. No? So letting you know that it's just one platform now. It's YouTube. So maraming salamat. And to those of you who will be catching this on Team Replay, maraming rin po salamat for tuning in and sharing this. No? This is found in Coach JC Libiran Facebook, in Coach JC Libiran YouTube page. No? So I'm not sure if for some reason biglang naapektuhan yung ating platform ng Facebook. But I just want to be sure that we are on Coach JC Libiran YouTube page. Yan. If we're going live there, yan. So we're actually live there. So I just have now to share this Facebook, this YouTube live, diba? Sanay talaga sa Facebook no? Sa ating pong mga nasa, ayan, Facebook. Sige, habang ginagawa ko yan, again, thank you so much po. And our topic for this one episode is how to monetize your message online. Ang ating pong special guest ay isang sales funnel coach at he's also looking after this new generation of entrepreneurs at ang kanyang expert blueprint community. Co-founder rin po ng WinMoreClients, Coach JB Borromeo. We'll have him maya-maya lang ng konti, but thank you for those of you who are joining us right now. And again, please do tag or share this to the people that you know who will benefit from this topic. At ang ating question para sa episode na ito ay, how will you monetize your message online? So let's have a conversation on this. Type your insights, your ideas, and share us with your question. Mamaya we'll have time to engage with you. So habang inintay natin yan, allow me now to share with you some of the great things that happened over the weekend, because that's something that I promoted last week lang, no? Ang ating Feast Conference, no? So let me show to you some of the sneak kumbaga parang highlights, no? And I want to congratulate everyone who made this event a success. So panoorin po natin ito. Again, the Feast Conference is one of the inspirational event, the biggest inspirational event online. And at least next year po, pwede kayo makapag-join kung na-miss out nyo to. So let's watch this video.
Joy is not an emotion. Joy is a disposition. Do not confuse joy with happiness. But joy is much, much deeper than happiness.
Joy isn't so much an end in itself as much as it is a secondary effect of your proximity with God.
Jesus worked through the hands and feet of others to love us and to care for us and to help us all along the way.
We believe and we know that the Lord is working through it all.
The joy of the Lord is my strength. It's the joy that God feels when He's with you.
When we know the satisfaction of hearing God say, "Well done, good and faithful servant. It has pleased your Father to give you the kingdom." That's the joy that we really need to go after.
God!
Toothbrush yun? Ano siya? Biologist. May microscope siya. Paano niya alam yun?
Oo, biologist siya. Yun yung trabaho ng biologist. Yun na pala. Ngayon ko lang nalaman, biologist pala ang gumagawa ng toothbrush. Sabi, no? Yan po ang natututunan natin sa Joyful Peace Conference. Napakaganda ng learnings natin dito, ha? Grabe, bago to. Bago. Na biologist.
Wow. So these are the happenings, no? At mukhang may mga bloopers pa that we shared there. But encouraging you, if you missed out, actually, you can still go for the premium access for 60 day. Just go to feastconference.com. That's for those people who wants to catch still everything that's happened at may mga masterclasses, team replay. But just in case you are already geared and excited for the Feast Conference 2022, you can actually sign up and look for it. feastconference.com/feastcon 2022. So greater than po. Yan. So anyway, we did share that to you at least para kung na-miss out ninyo, parang pinatikim natin kung bang nangyari. But again, welcome po sa the InspirePreneur Live. And what I just did now, I just shared it na lang sa Facebook page, sa aking pong group, yung ating YouTube broadcast. We're doing something new now. And in fact, I was actually excited to announce to you something. Pero biglang all of these things happening. So, nangyayari talaga yan. Pero the show must go on. So again, we're rebranding that it's no longer Mondays with Coach JC. But instead, we'll call it the InspirePreneurs Live. Because that's really what we do naman. Coach JC Libiran here. I help aspiring creative entrepreneurs and mga content creators, lifelong learners to discover, develop, and deliver their genius to the world to become a force for good. So this is not an accident that you're here, either you're watching it live or on team replay. So just in case that you want to connect with me, very active on social media accounts at Coach JC Libiran, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or on TikTok, hello at Coach JC. So ayan po, kung meron kayong mga tanong or questions, feel free to get in touch with me. Now, this was the one that I'm supposed to really announce to you, pero nagkaroon tayo ng mga challenges kanina. Bago-bago lang, fresh na fresh. Nag-prom po ito about the monetization sa Creator Studio ng Facebook page ko. And then, ayan, it's about earning money with stars. So, nakikita niyo po yan sa mga streamers, sa mga gamers, yes, finally po, I got confirmation that I'm now ready to start receiving stars. Pero yun na nga, as we do this, as of this recording, tayo ay biglang nagkaroon ng concern sa Facebook. But anyways, we'll get back, hopefully, by next week. But in the meantime, ang pinakamahalaga yung recording nito, so we'll just put it on team replay para doon sa mga wala ngayon ng live dito. And letting you know as well of the few things that I do, like for the InspirePreneur podcast under the Abundance Network. It's available on Anchor and of course on Spotify. So just search for it and just letting you know under the Abundance Network, marami pong mga iba't ibang podcast, including Brother Bo's podcast. So we're just grateful to be part of this and updated po yung ating mga podcast episodes. And again, definitely this will add value to you. Ayan po ang pinakalitas yung how to transform your weakness into strength. Yan. At marami pa po mga content. Every Sundays, we have Feast Breakthrough at 4 p.m. May mga breakthrough rooms tayo dyan for added support online. And then we also have etong Tuesdays naman, Better Together with Coach Reza Custodio Soriano. So tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 p.m., at Feast Breakthrough Facebook page, we have that. At ang topic po namin ay Give Life. Ayan. And then, yes, 16 years of doing online radio ministry. Sa Veritas po, pang umaga naman siya, 5 a.m. Ang gabay sa Biblia sa radyo. Makakasama ko po si Coach Jessica this coming Wednesday. Alright, so I think that's about it. This one is just to check out the materials that we have on Facebooks. Bagong libro ni Brother Bo, Find Your Surrendered Place. And there's an audiobook. Would you believe that? At ang ating mga devotionals for 2022. Alright. And ito yung naging topic natin just before we jump now into our topic and discussion ngayon on how to monetize your message online. This was the topic that we had last time, how to turn your sorrows into joy. And just want to let you know na if you want to watch yung team replay po nito, feel free just to check out yung ating Facebook page ng Coach JC Libiran or yung ating pong YouTube ng Coach JC Libiran at ang Facebook group natin ng InspirePreneurs. Doon nyo po makikita ngayon yung ating pong mga iba't ibang mga team replay, no, on this topic. And siguro ang pinakamahalaga lang is that we can do a lot of ways, no, on how to turn our sorrows into joy, and we can do practical ways, no, through movement, through the company of people. Itong kakatapos ng event na Feast Conference, having a support group, and of course, no, by the grace of God. But today, ayan, sa ating episode, no, we're just gonna discuss, no, we're gonna have this one, no. Ang ating pong topic ay, ayan, how to monetize your message online. So, feel free po to grab your drink, take a sip of water. Ayan, kailangan natin yan as we jump into this conversation. All right. So, just setting up again. And hopefully my audio is clear, is okay. Give me a thumbs up sign kung okay naman ang audio, hindi naman laging ang video. Alright, amazing. Thank you. Yan. Good, good, good. Alright, thank you so much. No? And again, either live or team replay, let's do this. Alright. Thank you once again for joining us, no, sa ating pong episode, no? And we're so excited to have this conversation on how to monetize your message online. At again, maraming salamat po for continuously supporting ito pong ating binibuild, no, na podcast, the InspirePreneur podcast. Thank you for those of you who've been sharing this, no, who've been sharing their message about how they are being blessed, no, by the episodes, and that also includes, no, ito pong pag-subscribe ninyo, no, when you actually follow this podcast. Definitely, yan po ang isa sa mga pinakamagandang blessing because we know that we're creating value on your end. Kaya ayan, as we jump into our conversation, how to monetize your message online, I'm so excited, no, because we'll have our special guest. And di ko na papatagalin. He's an author, speaker, lalong-lalo niya, he looks after the new generation entrepreneur. Isa siyang sales funnel coach. Siya ang founder of Experts Business Community at co-founder ng WinMoreClients. No? Let me bring my good friend, Coach JB Borromeo. Coach JB!
Woohoo!
Wow! Thank you. Thank you for saying yes to this. Alam kong busy tayo kahit na still, no, we are in pandemic as of this recording, and we know that yung challenge rin, no, na syempre our line of work is online, but at the same time kapag too much na baka napagod na, no, at siguro ito magandang ma-recharge tayo sa ating conversation. Coach JB, unang-una kagad ang bungad na tanong sa iyo ay how, no, are you growing? And how are you thriving beyond this crisis?
For me, Coach JC, right now we're growing. We're growing through different projects and activities. Our seminars, just this morning we had the training that we gave to a group of sales professionals in the insurance industry. So courses and trainings natin are we are now having the schedules again. So kasi meron tayong events na that happened, and so we had a break, and then right now we're bouncing back. So
Yes.
we're having trainings again, and then webinars, and also we're doing consultancy. We're doing consultancy work, digital marketing, and sales funnel building to an Australian client. So that's the thing that we're very busy with right now. So yeah. So thank you, Lord, for the blessings.
Wow, it's good to hear all of this, no? Hindi po busy si Coach JB. Wala siyang ginagawa. But this is busy good, no? Because alam naman natin, no, when the pandemic
Amen.
hit us all, talagang it paralyzed us, no? Maraming opportunities na nawala, but it's just so good to hear na ayan, bouncing back. I believe that's a good kumbaga indication that after a year or yan, almost 2 years na nga, no? As of this recording, as we have etong ating mga pinagkakaabalahan, little by little people are able now to pivot, to adjust, to adapt. And in your case, no, that's why we're having this conversation. So, maganda yung topic natin kasi it's really very very relevant, no? Lalo-lalo na to all the aspiring creative entrepreneurs, no? Or kung nagnenegosyo na sila, content creator sila, or if they are lifelong learner, definitely they will get so much from this because it speaks about their message, their advocacy, their story, how to monetize your message online. And nung pinag-iisipan tong topic na to, ikaw agad yung top of the mind, no? Because you've shown that, no? In the different hats that you wear, itong ang mga pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon. Siguro, simulan na natin kagad, no? Coach JB, why is it important to go digital ngayong pandemic?
Well, for number one, very obvious reason that everyone is still online. And meaning if your market is online, so you have to be online. So you have to be where your market is. You have to be where your audience is. No? So for example, you have a product, you have a business, you have a service. So most probably they're online, they're in Facebook, they're in YouTube, they're on Instagram. And so meaning to say if you would like to reach them, no, as much as possible, then you have to be online, then you have to be digital. So actually we're teaching this to both traditional sales professionals and actually to creative entrepreneurs, no, yung mga talagang digital
Yes.
and online coaches, right? So number one, talagang very important that you have to know where your audience is. And right now talagang we're still in this interesting situation. So kaya
Mhm.
kung gusto mong mag-thrive ang business mo, you have to be digital, you have to be online. So yun yung aking very siguro obvious number one reason. Number two, it's convenient, no? Convenient. So second reason for you to be the reason why you have to be online is because right now it's still convenient, no? For me, it's convenient to have an online business, to have your trainings online while you are at home, while I'm here in our living room. I'm able to conduct trainings, no, to my clients and to my students. And so aside from it's more rich kasi you're online, there's no more
Mhm.
boundaries anymore, local and
Yes.
international clients. Yung pinaka-favorite part ko talaga yung convenience, no? So I don't have to travel anymore, di ba? As a trainer, Coach JC, alam mo yan, that
Oo.
we were required to really travel, no? Talagang we have to go to where our audience is, di ba? Parang ganun din, very applicable before, di ba? So we're the ones traveling. Siyempre yung audience, nandun sila, tayo magta-travel. And ako, ang experience ko talaga before the pandemic, meron po akong condition talaga na biyahilo, no? Meron akong biyahilo condition kapag lahat 'yan sa flight, sa land trip, no? Kapag
Mm.
talagang nasa biyahe po ako, meron ako dala-dalang white flower, meron ako dala-dalang ointment diyan. Parati kong dala 'yan kasi nahihilo po talaga ako sa biyahe. So for me, 'yun, no, siguro ma-share ko rin na it's convenient for me to have an online or digital business.
Yes, yes. It's so good that you're saying this, as in talagang real ano lang, real talk at yung sharing talaga of the realities, no? Of course, there are things that we missed, no, during the pre-pandemic, no? Maraming mga tao nakakamiss na, no, yung talagang face-to-face encounter. But because of what had happened nga, talagang nagbago lahat, no? And yes, it's either you will be left behind or you go along and pivot and really adjust, no? That's something that I can connect with you because alam natin, no, sanay tayo sa face-to-face nga na encounter, giving talks, tapos biglang all of a sudden the pandemic hit us. So, paano na? At marami rin tayong mga kasamahang mga speakers, mga coaches, no? Real estate, brokers, no? Iba-ibang mga field, no? Anything has something to do about sales, talagang paano na nga ba? No? Kasi hirap eh. Of course, now, unti-unti nagkakaroon ng mga adjustments na, nagduluwag na. Pero, the digital will not really go away. Talagang it's here to stay. And according even to studies, no, the experts are actually seeing it na talagang mas lalo pang parang mas lalo pa talagang aangat, no, yung antas ng people going online. And siguro maganda rin na ito, isa sa mga we want now to kumbaga parang people to appreciate, no? As we now speak to mga aspiring creative entrepreneurs, no? Ano yung encourage mo sa kanila na medyo nag-aalangan pa na mag-online or somehow kung sakaling sila ay hindi techie, what will be your encouragement for them?
Siguro just start. Yes, at first it will be scary, guys, pero ako rin naman ganyan, no? When I was starting out, especially nung nag-pandemic talaga, I had that transition as well. So from live face-to-face trainings, I migrated my trainings to online. Actually, nung start nung pandemic, nag-thrive talaga yung business. I was very active, very busy conducting master classes. No, a monthly yon, may batch ako and pero at first, no, talagang I was clueless. I was parang trying to figure out things. And siguro I just told myself that, I mean, siguro yung isa kong naging encouragement sa sarili ko nun, guys, and I hope that you can take lesson from this as well, that the main encouragement that pushed me not to give up during that time, that when I was starting out, was I had to feed my family. I had to provide for my
Yes.
family, 'di ba? And for that time, that during that time that I was starting out, kinakabahan din ako, no?
Mm.
Not everyone is okay with online. We're not yet used to the Zoom software before, 'di ba?
Yes.
Marami pa nga nun actually lumalabas ng mga softwares, pero maraming hindi marunong gumamit, maraming natatakot gumamit, no, ng software, ng mga streaming or ng mga webinar apps like this, no? So talagang merong ganung roadblock before, merong ganung
Mm.
fear before. And siguro for me to really push you guys na that parang as my biggest sharing here, that hopefully magkaroon ng impact talaga sa inyo, is you have to have that reason, no? You have to have that powerful why you should start,
Mm.
no? And with that reason, actually, next steps mo dyan, madali na eh. No? Madali na. Just start and then I'm sure you'll figure it out. You'll find a way na, okay, for example, mag-start ka with a Facebook page, tapos mag-live ka in your Facebook page. Then you'll create your own maybe YouTube channel later on. Then you will post your videos later on. So actually, one by one din, no? Step by
Mm.
step. So siguro second encouragement ko yun, guys, do not overwhelm yourself with trying to do all of these things at the same time.
Yes.
Start with one and then focus with one. No? Focus there. Kumbaga, full blast ka with one, tapos make it a blockbuster. Then
Mm.
eventually, you can diversify. No? You can start with the next software. You can create your second course. You can create your second content, your top topic, and so on. No? Parang, um, do not overwhelm yourself muna. Okay? So number one, find your reason. What's your compelling reason, no, for you to start? And number two, for me, start with one. No? Start with one. So parang ganon, no? So
Mm.
start with your why and then start with one. Then eventually, guys, momentum will kick in. Momentum will start building up. And then you cannot control yourself anymore kasi talagang mamimiss mo kapag hindi ka nag-post ng content, no? Parang you'll feel uncomfortable. And then yun na, tuloy-tuloy na yun, guys.
Yes, yes. I love it, no? And again, this is coming from your experience. Now, as ayan nga, you continue to share, no, Coach JB. Siguro mas magandang i-breakdown natin sa kanila. And ang way ng pagtatanong ko sa iyo ngayon is that if ever talagang you'll start from scratch, how would you build up, no? Kumbaga, feel free to share now how to monetize one's message. So kung magsisimula ulit si Coach JB Borromeo, how would you start it now differently? Of course, ito sa mga inspirepreneurs natin dyan, this is actually the golden wisdom here because ang daming pinagdaanan ni Coach JB tsaka ako bago namin marating ito. But now, you're gonna learn. And even if you are already in the game, ibig sabihin talagang you're already doing content or may negosyo ka na, di ba? Still, you'll get something from this. So, Coach JB, if you'll start from zero again, how would you monetize your message online?
Yep. Very powerful question yun, guys, no? Kasi looking back, ang sarap i-share no experience, no? Para bang kung nandun pa rin ako sa time na nagsa-start ako and then pinag-aaralan ko how will I start, iba rin yung siguro magiging sagot ko, no? Pero syempre ito, that we have experienced so many things, no, throughout this pandemic and throughout our journey building
Mm.
our business online, okay? So ang sarap sagutin ng tanong. So ako siguro number one, yes bro, thank you for that question, ano? Talagang ang sarap balikan, mag-reminisce. Siguro guys, number one that I want you to start with is to build your community first. Okay? Ito siguro yung realization ko that I want to for you to start with, no? So syempre, ang normal instinct natin, build product, build product, build product, no? Build your course, write your ebook and so on, no? And then tsaka mo siya ibebenta, 'di ba? Ako, ang isa kong realization that you can explore, you can start, you can build your community first. So right now, Facebook groups, madali namang mag-create ng Facebook group. Now, syempre, kailangan kahit papano, meron kang idea of your topic kahit hindi pa siya perfect. Okay? Kahit hindi pa siya 100% perfect of what topic are you really going to talk about and are you going to promote and launch, di ba? Kahit 40% ka pa lang sure dyan sa topic na yan, build a Facebook group or create a Facebook group. Tapos, i-attract mo na yung possible audience mo for that topic. Okay? Either mag-organic kayo or maybe ask some people also to promote your group and so on. Just start that group and then start attracting these prospects. And then, while you're inside or while you're building your group, you can now actually build your product at the same time. Why? So, or how? How do you do this? So, inside your community, inside your group, say for example, meron ka ng 30 members, okay, wag mo nang mag-goal ng 100, 200, no? Kasi talagang ma-overwhelm, talagang parang madi-discourage kayo, bakit wala pa rin nag-join ng group ko. Aim for the 30 muna, pero at least kahit paano, these 30 people, they are prospects, no? They are, chances are, they would be interested with your topic. Okay? So, once you have that first 30 members of your group, you can start asking questions. Or maybe in your personal account. Okay? O kahit wala ka pang Facebook page, sa personal account mo, start asking questions. So for example, you want to talk about digital marketing, no? And you want to help businesses or small businesses, right? How to promote their small business online. So you can post in your personal account, say, hello, small business owners. What are the challenges that you experience right now in your business related to digital marketing? Okay, so or are you interested with digital marketing? So parang ganon. So ang ginagawa natin dito, guys, we're building the community at the same time we're building our product. No? And another advantage of this process kasi, you are guaranteed that the answers that you will be able to get or solicit from your audience, sure ka na kagad na may naghahanap ng topics na yun. Right? So, kasi, di ba, ang instinct natin, Coach JC, di ba, ako as a trainer talagang, ganito yung practice. Meron tayong topic na alam, and then we try to present this topic to our audience, di ba?
Yes.
Unknowingly, o sometimes, hindi yun yung kailangan nilang topic. Di ba? Na parang, we assume, di ba, na ito yung topic na kailangan nila. So, ako guys, looking back, kaya nga sabi ko, ang sarap sagutin ng question. Kasi, for you, what I would like to suggest to you is, with this process, that you are asking questions with your audience, with your prospects, you are now guaranteed that the topics that you will be talking about or presenting, these are the topics that people are really searching for. People are really in need, to learn, to discover. So, the moment that you launch, the moment that you sell your product, your course, your ebook man or book yan, you are guaranteed that there are people, okay, waiting, and willing to buy your product. No, sabi nga, I read this from a marketing book. No, sabi niya, build the well before you're thirsty. So this is just like the same analogy or same process na you build your community, attract these prospects that you think might need your topic. Then, as you build your product, as you build your topic, you're already attracting this actual potential buyers. Tapos, as you are attracting them, you are now able to build your product as well. So at the same time, kasi nga you're asking questions. And then from there, meron ka ng questions, compile. Okay? So ang tawag ko doon actually, Ang tawag ko dun, guys, in my program, it's a social pulse method, no? Social pulse method. So it's like a survey. You're asking your prospects these questions that will give you an idea of what topics are they looking for. Then eventually, once you have this set of topics, you compile these topics, then it's up to you. Alin yung chapter 1 mo, alin yung chapter 2 mo, alin yung chapter 3. Wala nang hula. No more guessing from your end. So that is the power, no, of this process. Again, recap. Number 1, build your community. First, attract that people, prospects. Number 2, you can ask questions in that community. You can do a subtle survey, no? And then number 3, based from the survey responses, you can now create your very first outline or very first draft, no, of your product. So kung ang tanong is how to monetize your message, di ba? How to monetize your message. So your message now, meron kang background, meron kang experiences, di ba? But the product, how do you monetize this? Siyempre, kailangan yung message na i-compile mo or i-organize mo, these are valuable topics to your prospects. You know? So, how do you make sure that these are valuable? Through the survey, through the questions that you will be asking your audience.
Wow. Parang ang dali lang dinaanan, no? Pero to be honest, no, Coach JB, hindi ganun kadali, no? Nung discover natin to, marami tayong mga trial and error. Of course, no, a lot of challenges that went along the way, but just like that. But definitely, no, these things that you're sharing is proven po yan, no? Coming from experience, no? At
Coming from
tama ba?
painful experiences.
At maraming tuition fee. Would love to know more about Coach JB's ito line of work. Ano ba yung mga mga minonetize niya, no, na products, no, services when we get back from this needed break. Ayan, pag-uusapan natin yan, Coach JB. Ano ba yung mga na-create mo, no, na mga digital products, and so that they can have an idea, no? And definitely looking forward, no, to learn more, kasi hindi lang naman yung mga products mo, but behind that there's also a story that we're looking forward. So with that, I would like to give you a breather. Everyone, take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Yay! Thank you for that. Thank you, Coach JB. And of course, no, dahil sa medyo special nga ang ating episode ngayon, Coach JB, feel free as well to let them know how can they get in touch with you.
Yeah, thank you, Coach JC. Yeah, you can connect with me, guys, through my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. It's at JB Borromeo Official. And you can connect with me as well through my website. Ayan, it's jbborromeo.com. Directly po, you can email me naman, hello@jbborromeo.com. Thank you.
Amazing. And what to expect when they visit now? Halimbawa, yung Facebook page, ano ba yung mga content that you post there?
Yeah. In my page, I share marketing tips, digital marketing tips. I share as well some strategies for coaches. How do you now build your online products or digital products? And how do you, I mean, there in my page as well, guys, meron din mga interviews, no? And that you can learn from different experts, no? From different industries. So yun, so mag-visit lang kayo sa aking page, please follow that page. And marami po kayo mapipick up dyan.
Ngayon pa lang, marami tayong napipick up. Thank you, Coach JB. Yan. So, make sure that you get in touch with him and everyone that I actually bring here in the InspirePreneur Live are people that I look up to. No? Ibig sabihin, these are people who are not just nag-google lang sa internet, hindi lang po ito yung nagbasa ng libro. These are really mga real-life practitioners, no? And Coach JB, just before we go back to our conversation, ako naman, on my end, sinabi mo nga kanina, it's really building that community. I didn't really start like that, no? But now, there are people that I really want to just parang shout out because, after doing mentoring and encouraging them, giving them opportunities. Ayan, we have already collected, no? These are just some of the people that I celebrate, no? Your success stories, no? Mga Inspirepreneurs natin, the likes of Randall, Ella, Jeric, Elaine, Clark, iba-ibang mga content, no? Ang sabi nga ng kaibigan ko si Kirby Liaban, JC, mukhang hindi ka lang coach, no? For content creators, baka parang coach ka for coaches. And that's what is happening now, no? Kasi they are actually, like si Clark is into content creation coaching. Si Elaine naman is into writing coach na, no? So mga writers, mga memories, no? Si Jeric now is a podcaster coach, no? Mentoring people as well. Si Ella on social media. Si Randall naman is coaching in the line of radio ministry and also ayan, content creation. So it's good to see them and letting you know po that they are part of the InspirePreneur inner circle. Coach JB and I are there as well, and we bring out the best in you through mastermind experience, master classes, and mentoring sessions. So ayan, people from all around the globe, not just here in the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, are actually joining. And we actually meet, no? Twice a month, no? But in between, there are also mentoring sessions. So, showing to you, ito yung recent namin, no? Actually, na purpose-driven business we're in. We invited, no? One person that I look up to, si Paul de la Puente, no? In fact, naging guest ko rin siya ngayon sa bagong show na In The Biz, no? He's the person behind FinCotton, no? Sneaker brand na pa-Pilipino, no? And letting you know that there'll be an upcoming November 26 Inner Circle Experience, and you can have a guest pass on that. Mag-message lang po kayo sa akin at Coach JC Libiran and mag-inquire po kayo on how you can be part of it. In fact, a big chunk of people that will be attending this, Coach JB, are people who attended the Feast Conference. So looking forward ako dyan. So letting you know, ang topic natin ay the rise of content creators, how to start the journey and take it to the next level. And my good friends from NAS Academy, mga video creators ito, will be joining. Si Michael Bertolay from Korea. And then we have Shane Marie Fangshon, no? Who's actually based here in Manila. So just letting you know na exciting po ito kasi talagang this is the, kumbaga, next level rin of content creation, no? Video creation. And letting you know that part of the proceeds, no, of what we kumbaga parang bring here and able to collect is actually supporting, no, ito pong Mercy Ministry natin, because this is tied up, Coach JB, di ba, sa ating Feast Breakthrough. So if you want to be part of this and access it, no, hindi lang one time but on a regular basis the whole year, no, why not be with us, and definitely something great will happen, no? And ayan, you can message us at 0917-555-6690. And ang goal po natin is to have 50 eye-givers. Sa ngayon, a handful of people pa lang, no? But we are definitely gonna create that. And because people naturally wants to grow, but at the same time, they also want to contribute. So maraming salamat po. Just message us, no? If you want to be part of the guest list and be part of this I-Give ministry that we have. So now that we're back, ayan, let me now stop sharing on my end. Again, recognizing still, no, the Feast Conference na kakatapos lang. Coach JB and to the rest, so thank you so much. So again, feel free to drink water. Kailangan yan. Ako rin para medyo makatulong rin. Before we go back to our conversation. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, no? We needed that break. So welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much. Coach JB, amazing points, no? Real talk, and that also includes, no, a great encouragement to the people who are catching this episode. And ang isa sa mga takeaway ko kagad dun is magsimula lang. Kasi, di ba, how can you monetize something if you're not starting? And it really starts, no, by you believing in yourself. And then that also includes, no, the steps that you have made, no, coming from your experience, no. Parang if you're gonna start from scratch. Kaya tamang-tama naman that you shared, no. Reverse engineer ang ginawa dun, di ba, Coach JB, na di ba normally you're caught up already, anong products ko, anong services, but baka yun na nga, it's just building a community. And if you are on social media, that's something that we encourage you, no, instead of you just being a consumer, you can be a creator and you can be a community leader, no, bringing people together. In fact, in one of the episodes, Coach JB, with Coach Jessica Sispenye, yan ang usapan namin, yung how can you actually create mga purpose-driven na tribes, no, online, and very much connected to what you're saying. And then talagang naturally doon na pumapasok yung opportunities and then ideas, no, and you're able now to pick up as well suggestions from the members. Now, Coach JB, let's connect eto nga sa ginagawa mo ngayon. Feel free to share what are the digital business or products, no? At ano ba tong online community that you're also building? So, kumbaga, enlighten us, inspire us to what you are building and creating now.
Thank you, Coach JC. Number one, ito I am parang relaunching my ebook. So before pandemic, natapos ko na siya, hindi ko lang siya ni-launch. Pero ngayon, guys, ito The New Generation Entrepreneur. No, it's an ebook, and actually, it's teaching coaches, no, aspiring coaches, aspiring authors, and existing also how to create an online business, sharing their expertise. Yan. So it's a compilation now of the strategies that I share in my community, which is the expert business community, and also my program. Ito yung aking talagang pandemic program ito, the Expert Business Masterclass. Okay, so ito yung program ko naman where I teach exactly. I teach coaches, authors, speakers how to create their own online business, no, teaching their expertise. Yeah, how to build an online business, teaching your expertise. So that is what I am. I'm also teaching. Sorry, I'm also teaching pala Facebook ads, and I have a Facebook ads course. I have an email marketing course as well, and we do consulting, no, for sales professionals, for businesses. We do consulting if you need a service or a team for your business, for your company. Ayan, we also offer that. And actually, we also have a chatbot, guys. No? So we have a chatbot, which is WinMoreClients. So if you need a chatbot for your business, for your page, for your products and services, ayan. So we have a chatbot, which is you can find more details at winmoreclients.co. Ayan, together with Coach JC, ayan, we co-founded winmoreclients.co.
Amazing. So parang pag titingnan mo lahat, everything is digital, no? And in this case, no, ang maganda dyan na appreciation is you were able now to really create a lot of digital products and now services, no? In fact, ang isang na-appreciate ko dito, Coach JB, is that we're not just doing this just to monetize and earn money. Alam natin talaga that there's a problem out there. Like, halimbawa, binanggit mo na nga yung Win More Clients, which is a chatbot. Ano ba yung problem na sinusolve natin doon? Sige, maybe para at least for better appreciation.
Number one, if you have yung mga inquiries from to your page, 'di ba? Minsan we don't have time to answer this. So a chatbot can automatically send a reply to a prospect. So meaning to say, even if you're not in front of your laptop or your phone, maybe you're driving, an automated reply or a chatbot, a bot can accommodate an inquiry. 'Di ba? Inquiries are very important actually. To answer inquiries, 'yan ang isang very important na attitude, 'di ba? If you are a business owner. And ang challenge is if we don't answer our inquiries right away, 'di ba? The chances are that person will search for another business or another provider. So that's a lost opportunity for you. So as a business, 'di ba? And that's painful, no? That's we don't want to be in that situation. So for me, number one problem that we're addressing is ito yung if you have no time, if you want a life for your business, ayan, and if you are accommodating so many inquiries, a chatbot can set up an automated reply for you so that you'll have life, you'll still have a life, outside, while you are running your business. Yan.
Yes. Nakakamiss kasi if you can see it, no, we provide services like yan, speakers tayo, pero makikita rin natin that we know that the other clients that we have has this similar problems. So anong nangyayari ngayon, yung problema natin, we're trying now to solve it, and since we are able now to solve, we're now able to provide solutions. So hindi lang tayo problem
Correct.
solver, solution provider, no? Ang importante rin, no?
Correct.
And I believe the
Agree.
more solutions that we provide, the more chances of winning, no? So, ayan, if you really want to monetize talaga your message, part of that is to really look for the problems and then how can we solve it, no? So, yung mga binanggit ni
Agree.
Coach JV from the ebook, no? Dati ba physical copy? Meron pa rin naman yan, definitely. But now, since everything is digital, talagang malaking bagay if you have a ready-made digital. So, i-convert lang naman, di ba, Coach JB? Ang ebook.
Yes.
So, but of course, like sinabi mo nga, ang title ng book that you have is The New Generation Entrepreneur. Can you share a bit of that na, di ba nga, monetize your message? So, ano bang message nun? And then, how are you monetizing it? Can you give us an idea? Para ma-excite sila na, talaga ba sa ebook? Kikita ba dyan? Sige nga.
Mm-mm. Actually, nung nabanggit mo yung repurpose, so that's the exact formula or strategy that I used to produce this ebook. So I have a course which is Expert Business Masterclass, and this masterclass is about turning your expertise, diba, into an online business, like a course, a masterclass, a coaching program, and so on. So as I deliver this course to my students, to my clients, I learned more. I realized more lessons. No? So kaya actually may mga improvements na nangyari, no, from this old version before the pandemic, and then now ito na yung updated version. So yung lessons that I teach in my live course, I grabbed some of those lessons, actually yung recording nun, and then I hired someone to transcribe, no, so to convert the
Wow.
video into a text format. Now yung text format, syempre, you have to edit it pa kasi maraming fillers yun kasi you're having that conversational, 'di ba? Training mode ka. So ngayon, when it's editing, fine, after the editing, eto na, pwede na siyang maging ebook. Then pwede mo na siyang i-sell again as another product. Or it can also be a lead magnet, right? It can be a lead magnet to your funnel or to your business. So kung ang question is anong laman nung the new generation entrepreneur, number one, you'll discover what is that message that you know that's really closest to your heart. No, so I teach some strategies there or questions. I ask some questions there to guide you. What is that message that you wanna teach? No, that you really have to focus on. Number two, yung nabanggit ko, yung community. How do you start a community? How do you build your own tribe? Yan. What are the qualities of a tribe leader? So, nandun din po yun. And number three, how do you create your product? So, again, after the community, nandun yung building the product na, di ba? So, as you build your tribe, your community, then you're building your product as well. And then, I taught also inside about digital product modeling. So, in digital product modeling, this is another way that you can that will fast track, no, that will speed up your digital product creation kasi you'll model best-selling products, no, in that lesson. And then next is how do you launch it. Okay, so yung fourth lesson dyan is how do you launch. Syempre may product ka na, may community ka na, may product ka na, how do you launch, diba? How do you offer, right? And then so how do you market it, no, how do you attract more prospects and so on. And then the final topic inside the ebook is actually the sales presentation. Okay, so in your sales presentation kasi, for it to be successful, for it to really convert prospects, merong process, merong step by step. And in that chapter, in that part of the book, I teach the different parts of my sales presentation.
Grabe.
Yan. So that's
I love it.
ebook.
I love it that you gave us a walkthrough of that and you also painted a picture of that it's not just an ebook, ha? Ibig sabihin, no, you were able now to repurpose it. So, as a content creator, di ba, meron ka ng training, tapos ayun na nga, syempre hindi naman lahat kailangan gawin mo. You have also to hire or look for people that are expert on that, like in that case, transcription. And then the transcription now, nagamit mo ngayon, no? And tama, it can be a book, that digital book that you can sell online. You can earn from it. But I also love that you drop that term, no, lead magnet. So, ibig sabihin, you give that, no, online in exchange of their email. And that's another topic in itself, no? Talagang malawak pa yan, no? Email marketing itself. But at least, no, isang digital product lang, pero nanggaling lahat yun saan? Dun sa training. But of course, that's also because may message nga. And the message there is new generation entrepreneurs. Which very much align, no, Coach JB, to what I'm also building, the InspirePreneurs nga. Kasi talagang kailangan mo ng makibagong pamaraan now to pivot really, no, to what's happening around us. No, talagang we are in a di ba, divukad, no? Sabi nila diverse, no? That also includes, no, yung volatility, uncertain, complex, tapos ambiguous, and then the other D is disruption. Talagang dapat ready ka dun. Kaya ayan, kailangan mag-rise na mga new generation of entrepreneurs, no? And Coach JB, of course, no, I'm sure in the class that you do, in the programs that you do, I myself, no, am blessed because natuto po ko, no, kay Coach JB. Up until now, no, I continue to learn from you. We learn from each other. Ito naman, let's now go into the backstory. Kasi grabe, ang galing, no? Sana all. Coach JB, alam namin ng mga to, no? Pero maganda siguro malaman rin natin yung backstory niya. Like, paano ka ba nagsimula dyan? Of course, there's a longer version of the story, but, due to the interest of time, ano yung shorter version ito? How you got into this, no? And what are the lessons that you learn, no? May mga ups and downs yan, struggles, no? Who inspired you along the way? So, maybe share with us, no, your journey and the lessons that you got from it.
Yeah, thank you, Coach JC. No, siguro ako, I will just be sharing the story related to this digital or the online, business or digital product. So last year or 2 years ago, syempre, we all faced this pandemic crisis, and that was for me, the turning point. I already knew how to. I'm doing trainings, seminars, and live events. Okay, before the pandemic, we're very used to the face-to-face, live events and trainings. And then all of a sudden, the pandemic happened, so we were caught off guard, by this crisis. And then so it pushed me to migrate, to the digital stage or digital platform. And so that was the ano for me, that was the talagang yung talagang parang ito yung milestone na yun, na talagang doon nag-start, guys, yung journey ko to be very assertive, to be very parang focused na and serious in building my online business or online platform. And but during the first launches, so of course I already know some of the strategies. Ayan, I've been reading books already about it. I've been following experts already, big names, 'di ba? And of course, during the first launches natin, talagang there were some struggles, no? And most of the launches that time talagang you're selling it for a price, pero the attendees, yung paid program mo, majority of the attendees, in-invite mo lang as a complimentary. No, para lang magkatao talaga yung event mo. Tapos hindi pa tayo sanay mag-Zoom nun. So yung challenge of the technology to some prospects, it's also a barrier, no? It's also a kumbaga hurdle for them. So nung time na yon, talagang konti talaga yung nakaka-attend, konti yung opportunity to connect with audience. So pinipilit ko pa yung mga kamag-anak ko nun, guys. Ito, funny story. My very first launch, actually, I even messaged my relatives na sabi ko, guys, attend naman kayo, ate, kuya, tito, tita. Kasi oo, kasi wala talagang tao, no? Parang ganun, walang tao doon sa aking webinar. And so yun, so kahit papaano dumating yung mga relatives ganyan. Pero ako deep inside, alam ko mga 3 lang dito, 4 lang dito talaga yung hindi ko kamag-anak. And I did my first launch, my sales presentation, and I think isa yata doon ang bumili, no? And that time I was selling my program for 1,000 plus only, no, for a full 7 weeks program. Full
Grabe.
7 weeks po siyang program, and talagang hindi ko pa, wala pang confidence, no? So I was selling it at a very low price. And pero ang matindi pa noon, talagang isa lang pati yung bumili o 2 lang bumili noon. So yun yung mga very parang that time, kung nandun ka sa sitwasyon, nakaka-discourage talaga siya, heartbreaking. But thankfully, meron akong mga backup na, for example, I would be inviting some friends, no, some peers in the same industry as well. And then yun, so I got some feedback from my audience, from my students, and then I launched it again. So kaya siguro yung isang takeaway, guys, that I want you to learn or to get from this is, as you build your product, as you launch it, there will be lessons. No? There will be lessons. And as you learn the lessons, you adapt. No? You implement. Kumbaga, you improve. Tapos, you relaunch. Then, when you relaunch, then you have more confidence. Then, you maybe sell it at a higher price. No? Tapos, i-tweak mo yung program mo. So, ako naman, ang ginawa ko noon, from 7 weeks, na-realize ko, bakit parang paunti na ng paunti yung umaattend? No? So, I think that time, I sold it now for 5,500. No? Nag-start na akong magkaroon ng confidence. So, I was selling it at 5,500. I think nakasampu na akong attendees that time. No?
Mhm.
I have fourth batch ko na yata yun. No? Third or fourth batch ko na yata yun. And, pero ang napansin ko, talagang nababawasan yung attendees. So, isa rin yun. So, na-realize ko, teka, baka masyado mahaba yung 7 weeks. So, ginawa kong 5 weeks. And I sold it for 5,500. No, sabi ko, teka muna, mukhang nakakatuwa na tong experience na to. No? So, may bumibili. So, for 5,500. Then sabi ko, why not increase the price again? So, okay. I tried selling it at 7,500. And then, ginawa ko na lang 4 weeks. 4 weeks. So, from 1,000 plus to 7 weeks, naging 4 weeks siya, and then 7,500. And then now, actually, I'm selling it at 15,000 plus, no, for the live, for the live. Pero meron akong second version nun, which is actually for 7,500, pero all recordings.
Yeah.
So siguro guys, I'm sharing this with you not to impress you, not to brag, kasi mas marami pa pong programs dyan na mas mahal sa program ko, no? Hindi ko sinasabi na parang sa akin yung pinakamaganda, sa akin yung pinakamahal. Marami pa pong iba dyan at ang gagaling din nila. Siguro lang, ang gusto ko lang na i-share, no, in this interview natin is when you are starting, talagang meron kang challenges or maybe at first hindi mo alam kung paano. Pero as soon as you start, you learn the lessons, you get the hang of it, tapos you have that confidence, then you increase your price, you increase your value, and then relaunch again, adapt, try again, launch again, tapos improve, ganyan, then relaunch again, tapos price it higher or be more strategic the next time, and so on and so forth. Tapos, doon mo na masasabi na, uy, ang sarap pala, no? Ang saya pala nito, ang saya pala
Yes.
nito. So, from the fear stage, now you are excited na eh. And in that excited stage, actually, it now inspires you to explore more, no? To
Yes.
explore more. So, yung exploration stage na yon, doon ka na mai-inspire na, okay, gagawa na rin ako ng video course, gagawa na rin ako ng coaching, mastermind, and so on. So, yun na,
Grabe.
magsasanga-sanga na siya, guys.
Wow. I know that there's more to it, no? In fact, mas given po a chance, no? Mas madrama pa. Marami pa mga pinagdaanan si Coach
Marami pang
JB, but
drama.
he's very at least no, very concise lang, no, at direct na shinare niya at least itong pandemic, but marami pang backstory definitely. Coach JB, siguro with all of these things happening, and that also includes with that desire, no, to create value and to bless people, feel free to share now as we wrap up also yung conversation natin. Sa kaumugot ng inspirasyon, ba't nagpapatuloy ka? Kasi di ba, pag sinabi mong inspirepreneur, dapat inspired ka bago ka maging inspiration sa iba. So, maybe you can share that, no? Connected to this, kasi sabi mo nga may mga moments talaga na talagang nadududa rin, no? Tutuloy ko ba to? Something. And you just kept on launching and launching again. So, where do you draw that strength, that inspiration?
Siguro malalim, no? Malalim yung hugot ko dyan sa tanong na yan, Coach JC, kasi marami talaga tayong pinagdaanan this pandemic, and not just the business side, but also personal side, no? And one of the things that I realized that kept pushing me talaga is my family. Talagang yung support that you are getting from your family, and then also as the father, as the husband, as the provider for the family, ito yung for me, ito talaga yung you cannot parang rest, you cannot stop from being a father, from being a provider, so or from being the husband. So for me, ang daming nangyari, challenges in business, challenges in personal life, no? And marami pa. Pero talagang financially as well, di ba? Pero talagang hindi ka pwedeng tumigil. So siguro yun yung nagpo-push sa akin na parang I'm pushed against the wall, my back against the wall, and I cannot move anymore. I cannot move backward anymore. So I just the only way for me to move is to move forward. That's the only thing left, no? Move forward. Talagang you have to make a way and find a way for you to continue surviving, to survive, not just yourself, myself, but also my family. So, yun yung siguro talagang compelling reason ko doon, coach. Kasi kung wala rin tayo noon, baka rin siguro ako, tumigil na rin ako eh. Siguro if I have an employment parang career, siguro hindi ko na rin tinutuloy pa hindi ko na rin tinutuloy yung business. So, parang ganon. So, wala na akong ibang choice but to really make this work. No? But to really make this work.
Yes. Wow. Thank
That's
you.
the
Thank you for
inspiration.
that openness and being, kumbaga parang just out there, letting people know, no, na talagang kailangan may paghugutan tayo ng inspirasyon. And to those of you, no, who are catching this episode, there you have it, no? You heard it from Coach JB. Hindi lang to all parang glamorous at tagumpay kagad, no? Talagang there's a lot of stumbling blocks, no? But the great thing that I'm getting here is that we just have to keep on living and turning these stumbling blocks into stepping stones, no? And in this case, Coach JB, you are also doing that for those people that you are able to serve, you're able to create value. Kaya tuloy-tuloy lang, no? So good. And looking forward, no, to more conversations like this, no? Kaya maraming salamat to those of you who would join us, no, for this episode. And again, thank you so much, no, for you joining us in this journey as inspirepreneurs, no? And let's continue to grow, let's continue to create and thrive together beyond any crisis. This has been Coach JC Libiran, and salute to you, my fellow inspirepreneur. God bless you. High fives! Thank you, Coach JB. Tama-tama lang just to wrap up. And with that, we want just to offer you, no, again, Coach JB, how people can get in touch with you. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, thank you, bro. So, I thought naka-end na yung broadcast, ayan.
Di ba? Tuloy lang, sige.
How can they connect with me? Yes, eto po. So, my Facebook page, JB Borromeo Official, and then my website, jbborromeo.com. And actually, you can also connect with us through WinMoreClients.co. Ayan.
Amazing.
Thank
you
you,
so much,
brother.
Coach JB. I'd like to give a prayer, not just to you, but also to those people who will be catching this episode. No? In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you so much, Lord, for the opportunity that you've given us. May mga naging hurdles, no, before we go live and have this recording. But again, Lord, nothing can stop you, no, as we share ito pong aming pong mga wisdom that we also learn from our journey. And I pray, no, kung paano po naging generous si Coach JB in this episode, ibalik mo sa kanya. Siksik-lig di kita umaapaw, the wisdom that he needs, the guidance, the right resources, the right people, the blessings, the provision, and may you continue to prosper the work of our hands, Lord, because again, this is not just for us. This is something that we do for our loved ones and to those people that we look after. Kaya maraming salamat, Panginoon. To those people who are also joining us and catching this episode, I pray for their needs. And again, thank you so much, Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Coach JB, thank you so much. At can we have a quick zoomie together? Smile, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Let me we now end the broadcast and thank you so much, no, as you watch this episode.